Hey, hello everyone. I got Jakai Spikes with me here. She is driving and has been. How you doing? We have been seeing her on our live shots during Good Morning Chattanooga. She's and Brett McDonald, our videographer, have been driving back and forth from Cleveland to Benton, from Chattanooga, and has seen a little bit of our road conditions. And I thought we'd bring her into the stream here, and we would just see what Jakai had experienced this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. Yes, so when you're talking about what all we experienced, when we were in Cleveland, the snow wasn't coming down as hard as it was in Benton. In Benton, I will say I was able to just, with my palms, be able to just accumulate kind of just like a snowball in my hand. So there was definitely a lot of snow there in Benton. There were some cars on the road. The cars that were on the road were just taking it slowly because there were some slick spots on the road. I do know that our photographer Brent is just super experienced when it comes to driving, of course. So I know that he was, just very cautious when he was driving. But even for him, we still came across some slick spots on the road. There also were a couple of cars that we saw on the side of the road as well, Bill, that were literally just stuck. So I would just say to people, even right now, you guys can see the road, we're on 75 right now. It is kind of clear because there have been cars, just driving on it. So there's not as much snow
Mhm.
on the roads right now. But just for drivers, just make sure that you're taking it slow if you have to go anywhere today.
Right. Good advice. And I wanted to say that even though you see that, where the cars have been going here and the roads look a little clearer, but that could be just some melt and could change into some icy conditions as we go along here today. That's what is a little bit worrisome. But that still looks like
Yes,
quite a bit of.
definitely.
Mhm. Yeah, go ahead. I was just thinking that because of the snowfall that we have seen here, that and it is looks pretty significant on the shoulders there of the road.
Yes, it's super, as you said. Lots of snow on the side of the road, of course, because, obviously there's probably not cars that would even be on that side of the road anyway. So that's why you see that snow there. You are right, Bill, when you talk about just the snow then turning into ice. Because, again, we have seen those slick spots. We've driven over those slick spots, and those aren't fun, especially if you are going super fast. They do just kind of just catch you off guard. I do want to say the other thing, Bill, that I've mentioned and what you've mentioned all throughout this morning is the wind. Please don't underestimate the wind. Like, the wind is extremely strong.
That's a very good point. I also wanted to mention that. I'm glad you did because these wind chill temperatures are down in the single digits, and so because of that, you can get frostbitten pretty quick. It doesn't take very long, and so you don't want to have your skin exposed if you're going to be out for any amount of time at all. And that wind is going to continue all day today and into tonight. And so our temperatures aren't going to be moving very much, and we are going to be seeing wind chill values that are extremely cold. So, very good point. I guess you
Yes.
felt some of that.
Yeah, we felt all of that and more. I don't know if you remember, but there was one live hit where I actually put my hand in the snow and like tried to show that I could make a snowball. When that live hit was done, I looked at Britt and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, my hand is frozen."
Well, it was probably. I didn't see that happen, but I may not have been away from the screen, but I do remember you reaching down into the snow, and it is something that if you're going to be out there messing around in it, playing in the snow, there's a lot to do. You want to be careful of that for sure. So, Jakai, I just want to thank you for all the reporting this morning. You're headed back to Chattanooga, is that right?
Yes, I'm heading back to Chattanooga. We're gonna make sure, as you guys can see, cars still on the road. We're all taking it slow. We're taking it slow. We're making sure that our eyes are on the road because our safety is so important. Thank you so much, Bill, for all of your updates this morning, and
Hmm.
just for sharing with all of us.
All right. Well, thank you. Be careful. We'll see you here soon.
Alrighty, bye.
All right. and that was Ja'Kai Spikes, and has definitely had her mornings fill. She, hasn't been here too terribly long, but as soon as the snow got here, she goes out in it. She doesn't mind, but it is certainly was an uncomfortable morning, I'm sure at times. But Brett McDonald, videographer, very experienced at this kind of thing. And so it really wasn't as concerning with him at the wheel there. And that was just his dash cam. He wasn't messing with the cameras or anything like that. And so what you have on the screen right now is our weather and our storm tracker. And it is still showing some snow showers that are wrapping back into our area. These are very light, at least they have been around here so far. And we are going to certainly be seeing some more light snow showers as we go through the morning and even into the early afternoon. And so that is certainly something to consider. Now, it looks like here's in a moment, we're trying to get Latricia Thomas on the line here and in the stream. And I see her coming up, but then she may be having a little technical issue as far as getting streamed in here, but we will definitely be working on that here as we go along.
She's just sharing pictures. Latricia's just sharing pictures.
Okay.
So if you just want to take that shot.
So I can just go ahead and take that. Well, at this point, I don't. Here we go. There she is. Hey there. How you doing this morning?
Hey, Bill. How are you?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. We had a good amount of snow in some places. I'm seeing the comments here, and it's like 2 to 4 inches are pretty common, especially a little east of Chattanooga, but even around Chattanooga, some places. You know how that goes, and you're sharing some pictures with us here.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you what was going on my hill in Ooltewah and East Brainerd. We've got all of our neighbor kids out sledding. They're at the bottom of the hill right now. They'll come back up in a second, and we'll see some more. But
okay.
We've been doing this all morning from our house, Bill. You know how it is when you've got littles down here.
No doubt about it. I was just making sure. I can't see it for sure, but I just wanted to make sure they had a hat.
Oh, they've got plenty of hats.
Very good.
We've got a pretty big hill down here. We woke up, I got up in the middle of the night and just checked and saw just a few little flakes. The roads weren't covered. And then when we woke up about 7 or so, we saw what we see now, which probably on our mailbox, I would say 2 inches, maybe 2.5, 3 at the top. Well, I can show you this right here. Here's our little railing. So you can see, and that's covered a little bit. So these are all of our neighbors out having fun. We've had our youngest out already.
Very good. I'm glad they get to get out there, and it's. And I'll tell you what, it's not what you have is enough, because it isn't going to be melting today. That's for sure. So that run will just be getting more speedy as we go through the day, I think.
Yeah, I don't have my boots on anymore. I'd take you down to the hill, but we can see them kind of down there. We live on the middle of the hill.
The porch there.
Yeah. Here come some of them up. And then, the adults are standing at the top.
Right. That's called learning right there. Well,
Yeah,
we're going to see. I see them trekking back. It's a little windy out there.
Yeah, we just saw, I don't know if there's an official name for it. All the big bursts of wind came through, and the snow that was on the trees kind of fell down. It was almost like a second little snowstorm there.
Right. Yeah, in these cases, because the snow is falling at such a low temperature, you have very light weight snow. And so when you have gusty winds like we have today, you'll get a lot of blowing snow like you're describing there. And it can be. Right there. Are we having someone starting?
Here they come. Oh, they're rolling down the hill now.
Good for them. I'm looking.
Here they come.
All right. Are they going to be coming towards your camera?
No, they're kind of behind the trees there.
I got you.
There you go. There you can see. Can you see some of them now back there?
Yeah, I do see them, sure. Oh, yeah. That's a nice hill. When I was
Yeah.
growing up, we had one of those, that everybody went to in the neighborhood, and it would get crowded real fast. But it was a lifetime memory for me.
Yeah. These kids will remember this forever.
Absolutely.
I'm glad to get one every 2 years or so that they can have a few to choose from when they get older to remember.
Right, right. I just had a message here earlier, and I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. But in Madisonville, we had Misty come in, says 7 inches of snow,
Oh
which
my
is in Monroe.
goodness.
That's in Monroe County, and not too good, she says, on her end of town there. So that's the kind of variability you can get, Latricia, with these snow showers that we call them. Some places will get more than others, and it doesn't take, even just sometimes a few miles that you could have a difference in snow depth because you have various intensities of the snow. But I see you got quite a crowd out there.
Yeah. Got some neighborhood buddies.
Very nice.
Only one of those is mine out there. My other two are in the warmth. They peeked out this morning for a moment.
I gotcha. Yeah. And you're staying close to it too, but you don't have your boots on. I know you'd be out there.
Yeah, we with our youngest who's 7, we put all the boots and stuff on about an hour ago, did a good 15 minutes and then came back in to warm up.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I
All right, well,
appreciate
we'll check
sharing
in
that.
throughout the day. Yeah, I'll send you some videos to show too.
Okay, that would be great. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
All right, we'll talk to you later. And that was Latricia Thomas, our evening anchor at 5 and 5:30 usually here on News Channel 9. You know who Latricia is if you watch it all. And we also have still on the storm tracker, we are still seeing very much in evidence some light snow showers that are wrapping back around, a classic case of snow showers here. And that is something that you just, see every once in a while, because in these cases where we have this Arctic air, it is just squeezing every bit of moisture it can out of the atmosphere. And that results in some of these snow showers. Now, the area of snow that's a little farther to the east near Murphy and Blairsville, that's more, and it's all part of the same system, but that is more in relation to the low pressure area that's off the coast. We also have that, you can see the rotation of the counterclockwise rotation of the snow as well in our area, in all of our area from east to west. But what I wanted to mention is we're also seeing a disturbance in the upper layers of the atmosphere that's coming through here. And that's also aiding the wringing out of the atmosphere and keeping us in some of these snow showers and flurries. And so that is one thing that we have been tracking here this morning. I don't think that it's just going to completely end this morning necessarily, but accumulating snow, not in these snow showers that you're seeing. Let me just point these out here. What I was going to say is this area here, they just put out a winter weather advisory kind of late in the game, but they did in Alabama now for in Winchester, in Franklin County, down into Jackson County, down into DeKalb County, now under the winter weather advisory. They think that they could still get an inch or two of snow, and they may have already had some of that. My feeling is they probably already had some of that, but they decided to put that on. That's out until 1 o'clock this afternoon. So not a very long advisory that was put out by the Alabama from Huntsville Weather Service office. Now this off to the east is the more steady snow, and not so much snow showers as just light to moderate snow, and that extends well to the north. Knoxville's been snowing all morning, and I haven't checked my handy dandy app here that might tell us a little bit about Knoxville. I also have a few reports in our area, but as an example, 5 inches of snow at one place just a little north of Knoxville, a little south of Knoxville, 4.3 inches from a local official there. And so it looks like even 6 inches of snow. So 4 to 6 inches of snow on just a quick look here. In McMinn County, we have a couple reports, 2 inches of snow at one place. That's a little south of Athens, and then one just a little east of Athens, 1.5 inches of snow. So that is, pretty much in the values that we were talking about mostly. But as we just heard from, and that's in Monroe County, where it is going to get a little more snow, especially on some parts of where the higher elevations are, and up to what we got was 7 inches of snow. Let's see if there was anything else I wanted to point out here, but at this point we are just kind of hanging out, and we're going to keep track of this for you and let you know what's going on as we go through the day. It is not something, really most of the area has seen the amounts of snow that they're going to see, but that doesn't mean it's going to stop snowing. And you could have some small accumulations in these snow showers that we have right now, and still the snow that's off to the east across Cherokee County, Fannin County, and still snowing in Monroe County, pretty steady. Now that is a little different story there, because this is certainly something that is a constant snow. This isn't really snow showers as much as just light to moderate snow in Monroe County. So I could get in there a little closer for you and just kind of show you near Tellico Plains there. The amounts that were coming in on the computer models before this day, leading up to it, did have some higher amounts plotted out for Tellico Plains, and that looks like it's coming to pass. So that's about what we got for right now. We're going to continue to track these snow showers and get some amounts for you. I'll look through the comments real quick here, see what if there's any other amounts. Donna says in Harrison, about 4 inches of snow, 2 inches in Varnell. And that is from Dottie. And let's see, a lot of people mentioning how beautiful it is off Old Hickory Valley Road, 1.5 inches on Hunley. And that is from Donna. And that's let's see, kind of 2 inches in Cleveland is mentioned. So there's a few examples, and we're going to be now taking a break from the stream, and we will continue to track this for you as we go through the day. Be very careful out there. These roads, they may look in some places that the snow is off of the roads, but if it was on there earlier, could obviously be some black ice, because our temperatures are in the teens and lower 20s across the area. So we will check back with you here shortly.